The Belize Audubon Society, 40 years dedicated to creating a balance between people and the environment. The Belize Audubon Society was founded in 1969 by a group of nature-loving Belizeans and friends. They believed that the conservation of our natural resources would someday form an important part of our national heritage. 40 years later, BAS has expanded and developed into a permanent, stable society, realizing its vision of being a strategic leader and partner in building a nation in which people respect, live in harmony with, and benefit from the environment. The Belize Audubon Society is a non-profit, non-government, membership-based organization dedicated to the sustainable management of Belize's natural resources through leadership and strategic partnerships with stakeholders in order to achieve and maintain a balance between the needs of both people and the environment. BAS has helped define Belize's environmental consciousness by lobbying for the passage of legislation for the establishment of protected areas and the protection of wildlife with the signing of the National Park System Act in 1981 and the Wildlife Protection Act. Today, the focus of the Society's environmental advocacy is growing wider as Belize struggles to defend and define environmental sustainability in the context of economic development and global changes.
At Belize Audubon Society, we have done a lot of environmental education, a lot of community development initiatives. But I think one of the critical pieces of work that we have done is in advocacy. We have been advocating for a healthy environment because we really do believe that we provide the voice for the environment. And essentially what we want to do is we want to make sure that the environment, you hear the voice of the environment through us, because a healthy environment means a healthy people. And that also becomes a healthy nation.
BAS's conservation projects started with the protection of creatures such as the booby birds, jabiru storks, and sites such as Half Moon Cay. But the Society's work has grown to include the on-site management of 9 protected areas, which encompass more than 192,000 acres and represent some of the richest land and most pristine marine environments in Belize. They are Aktun Tunachil Muknal Natural Monument, Blue Hole Natural Monument, Cockscomb Basin Wildlife Sanctuary, Crooked Tree Wildlife Sanctuary, Guanacaste National Park, Half Moon Cay Natural Monument, St. Herman's Blue Hole National Park, Tapir Mountain Nature Reserve, and Victoria Peak Natural Monument. BAS also believes in the critical importance of the people of Belize and their concerns relating to the environment, as our conservation work is centered around people and a sustained quality of life of the people and their environment. This linkage has garnered the creation of various BAS programs, including community development, education, and advocacy.
The Belize Audubon Society continues to foster an appreciation towards the environment amongst all Belizeans through programs that focuses on summer camps, environmental education awareness, workshops, school visits, community outreach, and environmental campaigns.
BAS also carries out research to detect changes in the environment due to natural and human-made activities. These findings are important in building institutional capacity and adding to Belize's scientific knowledge base. This information also helps managers of Belize's natural resources to focus their tasks to meet environmental challenges. During the 40 years of serving Belize, the Belize Audubon Society has made many accomplishments. In addition to an ongoing volunteer program, the Society has over 43 full-time staff members who are professionally trained in their respective field. Through its advocacy program, BAS continues to work closely with government agencies, including the Belize Forest Department, Department of the Environment, Fisheries Department, and the Institute of Archaeology. In addition, we engage other partners such as community-based organizations, other NGOs, tour operators, individuals, and other national and international agencies. BAS plans to continue its work through continued biodiversity conservation and monitoring. As a BirdLife partner, BAS has identified 6 important bird areas that are vital to the conservation of birds and other biodiversity. This will help BAS to understand the complex realities that affect all living things and thereby improve the quality of the lives of all Belizeans. Scientific research is also ongoing. This allows BAS to study a subject from different perspectives and provides many details of a place and time. Scientific research on corals in Half Moon Key Natural Monument, for example, revealed that temperature changes has contributed to coral bleaching. This problem can affect their function, growth, and development as well as survival. We must understand that what affects corals today can affect other animals and people in the future. The need for implementation of specific land management strategies that benefit both people and the environment is extremely important.
As we look at Belize, we will see that the environment continues to be degraded. We see that the situation is worsening in that the mangroves are being cleared. We see that the reefs are being destroyed. We see that our lagoons are being filled. And we think that even though our work from Belize Audubon Society has helped the situation, I think that the trends continue to be disheartening. So what we want to do is we want to find better approaches to the work that we have been doing. We want to seek better partnerships. We want to be more innovative in how we reach out to people. And therefore, Belize Audubon Society's work today is about that. It's about partnering with all sectors, working with children to adults in rural settings, with ministers, with other decision makers. We want to reach out, and therefore we call that mainstreaming of the environment. But there's so much more that we can do to motivate and inspire people to recognize that the environment is very, very important. That without the environment, the people and the nation cannot move ahead.
Giving back to the environment is the best way of providing the opportunity to use, experience, and enjoy our precious resources for future generations. Contact the Belize Audubon Society today to find out how you can support the work of conservation and protection in Belize, either through access to information or involvement in programs such as environmental stewardship, bird watching, summer camps, newsletters, advocacy, and social networking.
Hi, I'm the Membership Coordinator for the Belize Audubon Society. We at BAS believe that giving back to the environment is the best way for providing the opportunity to use, experience, and enjoy our resources for future generations. Become a member of Belize Audubon Society. You can contact us at 223-5004 or email us at membersbas@belizeaudubon.org. Join us today.
The Belize Audubon Society, creating a balance between people and the environment.